President Bola Tinubu on Monday suspended the Minister of Humanitarian Affairs and Poverty Alleviation, Dr. Betta Edu, from the office with immediate effect and directed the Executive Chairman of the Economic and Financial Crimes Commission, EFCC, to conduct a thorough investigation into all aspects of the financial transactions involving the ministry, as well as agencies under the ministry.
The Senate and the House of Reps can hold us accountable for what is done and what is not done.
According to the special advisor to the president on media and publicity, Ajuri Ngelale, who disclosed this in a statement, he added that it was in line with the president's avowed commitment to upholding the highest standards of integrity, transparency, and accountability in the management of the Commonwealth of Nigerians. Well, if you recall, the presidency had said the appropriate authorities are investigating the financial irregularities involving the transfer of 585.189 million naira into a private account by the minister. Senator Alin Dume, who represents Borno South Senatorial District, has, however, come out to praise President Tinubu for the swift suspension of the minister, which, according to him, shows Tinubu's seriousness in combating corruption in the country. Truly, this act is a very brave one, and it is worth commending. But my question is, weren't these ministers screened by the National Assembly? So what actually went wrong? Well, we are back on the streets again today to discuss this very important topic with our street parliamentarians. So, stay tuned.
That is the right step in the right direction. Mr. President has shown capacity and the political will to do the right thing. Before now, it used to be business as usual. The level of impunity was out of the world. But I know that Mr. President Asiwaju Ahmed Tinubu, by this singular act, not only suspending that lady, but making sure that the EFCC asks her question, I think is a welcome development.
I think the idea is a good one because we, the Nigeria youths, we've been crying so hard that we need a change in Nigeria, you understand? So, and looking at it, the lady is I think she's still a youth. So for him to assume the position and within couples of months doing such acts is a very, it's not a good thing.
All they have been doing, remove of subsidy or foreign exchange, high price, this is the most that is done that I will ever compensate him. You understand?
Yes.
And also, this is a lesson to order. Are you getting me? It's a lesson to order. The other politicians, the other appointees, to learn.
Well, it's definitely a good one, all right? Because this will serve as a deterrent to others. Yeah, because ordinarily, you know, how do you intend to... okay, so basically, that's actually a wrong practice, is a corrupt practice. How do you move money from, a ministry's account to personal account to intervene, to, implement intervention? It's definitely wrong, all right? So I think it's a very good move.
That particular institution is a disaster in Nigeria. That particular institution is a disaster. I'm not kidding you. I'm not kidding you. I'm ashamed of them. Honestly, I'm ashamed of them. You know, these people travel abroad every other week. They see what happens abroad, how the people, this Xmas, this New Year Xmas, they reduce the price of goods and services in the US. They call it sales. You can buy things cheaper. People can go to the market and buy stuff, right? But here in Nigeria, it is during the Xmas that the prices go high. And these people that are leaders are doing nothing. There are supposed to be checks and balances on the executive. They are not doing anything.
That aspect, I can't really say much. You know, most of all these people assume the position in a way that we say we can't even explain. So I can't really say much about that.
These appointments are done based on what your output, during the campaign. Because whether you like it or not, it is those who perform during the campaign that will be appointed, all right? So yeah, there's always backdoors, there's always loopholes during the screenings, So these things are not, well, I wouldn't say the National Assembly didn't do a good job because, you know, there are things you don't see.
Yes, the former president brought that ministry to settle one or two persons. Whatever they are doing is not really effective. You know what happens in the third world country? People construct to their girlfriend houses. The instrument of policy making and executing projects are usually influenced by where the man goes to sleep in the night.
I think scrapping it is not the best thing. They should just get uh, a good personality that can work in that aspect, in that office.
No, I think that they should strengthen the monitoring system, you know. Yeah, but scrubbing it, I don't think is actually a good idea.